Should be going live. Check everything. And we are live. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, skewers. Happy Labor Day. Welcome back to another RSG lunch stream. Usually Mondays we've got the blues and sadness and all that other stuff, and we don't have that today because, well, it's Labor Day, so a lot of people are off, and god dang it, we're going to have some fun today. So, glad to have you guys here for our lunch stream. This is where we just hang out and bring you something fun to listen to during your work day, but it's not a work day, so we're just going to have a lot of fun just doing what we do. And we are glad to have you guys aboard. Make sure, skewers, if you're out there, that you shout out good morning, wherever you are, all your greetings, put them in the chat. We'll shout you guys out as well. Also, we answer questions on the show, so if you do have questions, I'll just knock out the housekeeping stuff right now. If you have questions, all you need to do is put your question into the chat. Make sure you put question for your statement, and we will get to your question. That's the only way we will catch it, so make sure you put question for your statement, and we'll scoop it up that way. I am here. Also got Grim the Mechanic with me. Grim, what's going on?
Nothing much, dude.
Yeah.
Ready for a nice lunch stream today.
Yeah, we're here. You know what Finn's doing? He's in Discord holding his stupid pork, being all fluffy with Darth Hideous. So they're both.
I guess, you know, you and I, Ranger, we're not cool enough for him anymore. Same with the community. We're not cool enough for Finn anymore.
No, you know, but I think Finn's it's not cool enough for me, you know, and us. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. Our divisions have finally come forward. He is a pork lover. I love the dark side of the Force. He likes to hug things. I like to Force choke them to death. So I'm just throwing that out there. There are differences. So, and if I had my chance, I would exterminate all the porgs, and we would all have fried pork chicken on Labor Day. So there you go. But glad to have you guys here. We hope everyone's having a great Labor Day, spending some time with your family and stuff. So for today, well, a couple of things. So we're gonna do a Ross review. I'm gonna suffer through mod depression, like always do. We'll go get some mods and see what happens. And then we'll get to your questions. So go ahead and get those in there. Also in the center there, it's you can see Vader's Cup of Plenty. If you would like to donate, please do. I got asked a lot of times, hey, how can I support the channel? You know, in different ways that you can support the channel. So when we're live streaming, sure, make a donation through Super Chat. You're more than welcome to do that. You can see something fun. If you donate like $3, I think Baby Rangers Still Fall from the Skies, or $3 or more, it's Baby Rangers up to $20. $3 or less, you get Porgs. And then $20 and 1 cent or more, you get the pickle extravaganza. I will whip out my pickle. Everyone whips out their pickle, so pickle's out when that happens. The other ways is you can sub, right? You can subscribe. You could become a member. You can do the same thing on Twitch. You can do those two things. Those support the channels. Giving the videos a thumbs up. Watching view time is always important. We have fun stuff that you can support some of the RSG folks. We just do it for fun if you just want to show your appreciation. We have an Amazon wish list. I think it's linked down below where you can go. And we've got stupid little things. People like to get us stuff all the time, you know, for us to use on the stream and things like that. Hats or shirt or something like that. Each of us has one, so there's that. Some people don't want to do YouTube donations or anything like that. So that we've got the PayPal link in the homepage of our YouTube. You can go there and donate and support the channel that way. And then you can become a Patreon. You know, everything that we get Patreon wise always goes. Everything we get goes back into the channel. So it goes back into upgrading stuff. We got a lot of stuff that eventually we're going to be upgrading here. That we've gotten from you guys. So just throwing that out there. I get asked that question a lot. Just want to address it at least once in a while. I like to say that kind of stuff. All right, enough of that. That's all the housekeeping stuff. Give us a thumbs up. Blah 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 blah. Okay, let's kick this show off like we always do. Finn says, "Hey, there's a hurricane coming. I hope it keeps Finn alive. It takes his porgs." So. Dr. Feelgood, he's here. He says he's the one that makes you feel all right. Says happy Labor Day, and to my Canadian neighbors, happy Labor Day, eh? I see what you did there, Dr. Feelgood. Jason Krulik says good morning, everyone. Good morning, Jason. Yuta says, hey, all. Hope Labor Day is going well. I'm somewhat here shopping and getting lunch. Well, That's great. Do some shopping. Get some lunch. Suicide Squad says, morning. Happy Labor Day. Hope everyone enjoyed their day. Absolutely. Gav P says, good afternoon, RSG peeps and fellow skewers. Happy Monday to all. Pickles out. Glasses up. And get your helmet, bayonet, and rifle ready to get in the trenches for mod rolling. Well, Gav, you couldn't say it any better. Well, we just got Dragon Z Wallbanger just subscribed to Twitch and did some bits donations over on Twitch. Thank you very much, DRG. Frederick Nicholson says, good evening, skewers. Hey, Frederick. Darth Sign 1972 says, happy Monday, everyone. Indeed. Grim, the lovely Maz Kanada's here. Hello, Maz Kanada.
Hi, Maz.
Hi, Maz. Wen Griffey Jr. says, what's good on this Labor Day? Everything is good, my friend. Foreigner, Star Wars Galaxy Hero says, good afternoon, skewers. Well, hello there, Wen Griffey Jr. DLCHS01872 says, hi, all. Stoner Jedi series says, happy Labor Day, y'all. Hey, Stoner. Then there's a stupid Finn sighting. We're going to ignore that. Durgan says, Hideous and Finn sitting in the tree. MODDING. Well, I don't know about all that. I mean, more like PORGING. There you go. Danilo Papaya says, hello and stand back. There is a hurricane a-coming. There be a hurricane out there on the open waters. Whittle's here. He says hello. He says hi all. Hey Whittle. JV420 says good morning, afternoon everyone. Hey JV. Arsini Duran says I'm right there with you, Finn. Everybody down there in Florida, be safe. The Carolinas, southern coast of Georgia, y'all be careful. Hurricanes have been through, stated many times, been through quite a few, and they suck.
If you do have to evacuate, just make sure you run faster than Finn.
Yeah. If you give him a cross check into like an open pit area, that's fine. Let's see here. Darsign 1972 says, happy to listen to a lunch stream live. Hey, glad to have you here, Darsign 1972. Roosters here says, que pasa, cabron? Well, I don't speak French, so I don't know what you said there. No, I'm kidding. I'm cool, bro. Doc Ariok says, afternoon peeps. Hey, Doc. Finn's making friends. Jesus. Weddle73 says, happy day of days for those that have a day today. That word? Yep, it's a nice day off. Let's see here. JV420 says, happy Labor Day, everyone. Oh, howdy. Happy Labor Day to you, JV, and to everybody out there again. Alchie Jumper says, a tempest must be just that. That's true. And then Alchie says, pickles out for Tool. Yes, I've started listening to the new Tool album. It's fantastic, and whip out your pickles for that. And then Alchie, of course, whipped out a Tool and a pickle. So Alchie right now in the chat is playing with her pickle and her Tool. So there you go. Dr. Gonjo H is here. He says, howdy. Danilo Papayas says, can someone tell Grim this only works with zombies? I'm not sure what that is referencing.
Well, Finn is the one that rolled a 1 and it summoned a hurricane. So.
No, I mean, yeah, Finn sucks on his rolls. So, also, so keep getting them in there as I see your names. I'll pop in and say hello and everything. Let's see here. Oh, goodness. Let me see. I had a request from our good friend Suicide Squad. His son has a birthday today, and his son Dylan is turning 22, and Suicide said if I could do a birthday wish for his son, I'd be more than honored, Suicide Squad. He said he'd like Star Wars voices, so I said, sure, I can do that. So, Dylan, good day you did 22. Strong in the dark side you are. Now kill your father and take your place by my side. Do it! You're 22. Kill him now. Alright, there you go. So, Emperor Palpatine telling Dylan to kill his father on his birthday to replace him. There you go. I don't know what's a better birthday greeting than that. So, let's see here. Rooster, I thought Finn was her Tool and he's in the corner scribbling porgs on the wall. Oh, good lord. Nathaniel Work said, wasn't expecting a lunch stream. Well, surprise! Didn't know Papayas says, baby shark tit 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 tit, baby shark tit 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 tit, Linda shark tit tit. Yeah. Suicide Squad, you are more than welcome, my friend. And if you guys all remember this, if you guys ever have anybody that has a birthday wish or anything like that, I'll be more than glad to do a shout out for you guys, for anybody that might have birthday wishes, especially kids and family, stuff like that. I'd be more than glad to do it. All right. Let us see here. Okay, so we've got all that. Then we get all the mushy stuff out of the way. Yeah, that's right, Durgan. No one expects the lunch stream inquisition. That's true. That's science. All right, I've been putting it off. So let us go to mod challenges. Let's just do this. Okay, here we go. Let's see if there's any in the store too. So we'll get some mods here and we're gonna roll them. It's Labor Day. Might as well make you all enjoy your life better by seeing Rangers suffer through mods. Okay, I got 1 3-dot. Let's see here. 3-dot. What's the blue one? Oh God. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, this is not turning out well already, Grim. So, let's see what happens. I was doing a mod remod session the other day and rolled a couple mods that I needed to be rolled there, Grim. And, they hit the speed and stuff. And,
you used up all your good luck on somebody else.
But it was worth it. So, yeah. Science. All right, let me see if there's anything in the... Oh, I convert that. Let's see here. Anything in here? Okay, what's this one? No, speed. I swear I just got that mod. I'm always looking for triangles and crosses. Those are the ones that have been giving me the most bellyache. So, all right. So, hey, Honcello, he's here. Jedi Training Bogus is like, what's up? All right, Jedi JGB, glad to have you here. Okay, that. Okay. Let us go to... as an announcement real quick, guys. So I'm doing the lunch stream like we normally do. And then we're going to do another stream for GAC. So if you guys want to see my GAC route, it is going to be a fight of fights, guys. So the guy that I'm facing is really, really good. We are more than evenly matched. He's already done his attacks. I'll show you what happens. It's going to be a slog, to say the least. So... So we're going to be having some fun today, folks, let me tell you. So we'll do the best we can. He's put a crazy defense down. I just was looking at it like, Jesus. Just like, God dang it. So, yeah. So, all right, here we go. Let's go do some mods. We're going to go here, and let's see here. We got Darth Revan. We'll go through our Lord and Savior, Darth Revan. May his power grace us with the mod rolling that we are about to do. I always say that and pray to him, and like Crumb, like, if you don't help me, then the hell with you. All right, we'll sort by speed. Okay. Oh, I'm glad to see our haters are here early today, Grim. We already got two thumbs down. Thanks.
Nice.
I mean, they're watching. I mean, that's a positive, right? They're watching us and, getting us views. Can't complain about that. All right, let's go down here and do this. I have this one to slice still. It's a 5-speed, but not going to hold my breath, brah. All right, let's see. We got a blue one. We'll roll this one to 6. Okay, let's see if we get anything nice. That's a nice. Okay, 3-speed. Let's see if it does anything else. It won't, but we'll see. Nope. Christ. All right, let's go to the next one. We're going to roll 9 so we can see the other 3 stats. And speed 3 again. Okay, let's see if it hits again. I doubt it, but God damn it. All right, Grim, this is not going well. All right. It's like it knows, man. No, that's crap. All right, let's see here. Oh, this is going great so far. All right, speed 4. We'll do see that. Okay, let me see. Okay. All right, can I slice this? Do I have the materials? I do not know how to get some materials, and I'm not wasting crystals. But we are going to lock that one because that's the 4-speed. It has a possibility. I like it. All right. Let's see here. All right, speed 3 again. Possibility. We'll roll it up. That could do something for us. We'll see what it throws in the next round. Keep that. Next one's a cross. I never have any luck with the crosses. And... Yep. The trend continues, Grim. Let's try another one. I loved getting my ass kicked so much. Let me do it again. And oh, great! Again, poop. Well, I'll have to keep that inevitable search for a cross. Speed 3. We'll see. There's the gray. Usually I just get rid of those. Are, the blue and the stupid. And that one's getting sold. Okay. We'll keep the gray, but I'll keep the green, but the blue one's not going to do dick for us. It's not even going to. Oh, God. So poopy. Alright, so there we go. Poo poo! Yay! Depression. I mean, it sucks, man. Alright. Darsign, is the GAC on YouTube or Twitch after the lunch stream? We will be doing it on YouTube, my friend. I will set up the event. Well, you know what? Actually, Finn, set me up an event for 1:30 on YouTube if you are listening, Finn. If not, then the hell with you. All right. Okay, so we got that knocked out of the way. That's Mod Depression by RSG. That sucked, but I'm getting used to it. Okay, let's do a roster review, shall we? Let me pull it up, and let's do this.
I wonder. I do have something that I want to show you, Ranger, in Zoom here.
What's going on?
Something special in Zoom.
Special in Zoom? What? What the hell are you talking about, Grim?
Look in Zoom.
I'm looking in Zoom.
Yeah? You see what's showing on my screen there?
Oh, you got Grievous to what? Oh, Grim is about to take Grievous to Gear 13. Well, someone's growing up. Ah, here it goes. He's done it, folks. He's done it. He has taken Gear. He's taken him to Gear 13. Oh my God, it has been done. Grievous is now Gear 13. Oh my God, Grim has done it. He's done it, folks. It's over. Grim has made his move. Let's see. Okay. Well, congratulations, Grim. Very nice. All right, let me switch over here. I don't know if GG's going to work. We'll see. It's not been working. I don't know what the hell's been going on with it, but we'll try it from the start just to show it off here. All right, we got a roster review. Let me pull this up and get this over here. Okay. And then, okie dokie. All right, so today we're doing Jobin Krenok's profile. They're in Dilgaff Rebels. And let's see here. We pull out the information of what they wrote, and we'll get into it. So shout out to your guild, Dilgaff Rebels, for Jobin. And Jobin writes, let's see here. This is my second roster review, okay, by RSG, and I'm excited to see if I seem to be on track. I was at 800k previously, and almost double that now. Very nice. It's frustrating to be without the ribbons, but I've been really working on multiple full squads because, to your chagrin, I love GAC. I finish first almost every time, but I'm starting to match with harder and harder opponents. I've been focusing down on OR, especially Darth Revan, but I'm still one rotation away. My mods are jumbled, though I've been working on them, and ships are slowly getting there. So in summary, general overview, we can do that. Mods, sure. Farms, of course. And which teams that I'm currently have should I focus on first? Well, there we go. All right, you can see he's using Arena. He's using the best he's got right now. Same thing with ships. So this is a 1.5 million GP account, almost 1.6. So we're getting there. So let's start with characters. Let's just go there. Let me see. Okay, so you can see some stuff there. Very nice. Some pillar pieces that I'm looking at. We've got Palpatine, Thrawn, very good. Grandmaster Yoda, good. General Kenobi, outstanding. Yeah, there's some good stuff here. I like ye a lot. Okay, let's look at Old Republic. I'm going to try this, guys. If it doesn't work, then we're going old school again. Right back into... Yay, it worked! Yay! Oh, lordy. Okay, so we are working on the Old Republic. This should be your priority. I'm not seeing Mission. Mission needs to be a part of this as well. Canderous, Karth, and T3 add this as, to your farm as well. So we've got Karth. He's going to be your... He's going to be your fleet. Johnny's a hard node. I think Joe Lee is fleet in a hard node as well. So you can either do Canderous, you can finish him up, I would, and then do Zalbar. Then you can do Mission as well. Then get T3 in the mix there. You're also going to need Fallen Basti and HK-47. See how they are. Okay, those guys are actually almost done. So Fallen Bastila is squared away. I literally like Fallen Bastila. If anything, I would say start using this on your arena team. Fallen Bastila can really, even at gear 11, she's got the Zeta, will make your Palpatine that much stronger for your arena team. Her corrupted Malediction is really nice. Running Palpatine and Thrawn, adding Bastila would be perfect. She really will make your leader. I can go back and see if he was. Let's take this off. Let's go back and look. Was he using Fallen Bastila? Let's look. I think he should. He is. Okay, good. Yep, I like that move. See if we could maybe change your arena team. I mean, you got Han and Thrawn in there. I mean, you're lower GP, but we can. I think that'll. Oh, you're going Vader lead. Okay, maybe trying something out. That's okay.
I'd swap over to using EP though.
Yeah, with Bastila, and she's got the Zeta, and yeah.
And he has EP's lead Zeta, and that's better.
Yeah. So we want to try to focus on both the Revens. You can add T3 and you can add Mission. I think Mission's Canteen, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me on that, Graham. So just keep working hard with what you're getting, just to focus on farms. You shouldn't be worried about gear at the moment. You shouldn't be worried about anything else. Energy towards, with the refresh of trying to get your hard nodes, trying to get your characters, saving your shards to try to get the characters. Your gear will come through raids and other things. So just kind of get your gear on those characters as best you can. But yeah, let me look. Did you see Mission was Cantina? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, Mission is Cantina.
Okay, so yeah, I think Zalbar is Cantina too. Let me look. Now you got me looking. Where is old Zalibar?
Zalbar is hard node, I think.
I'm looking. If it'll let me. Now my game's being stupid.
Actually, it'll say in.
Yeah, he's hard node and fleet. So okay, yeah. So let's do hard node for Zalbar. So we can do Canderous and do Mission. I think that's fine. Zalbar's a hard node. Juhani's a hard node. Karth is fleet. So we can do all those farms for your characters. So we want to focus heavily on the Old Republic. The good thing is you got Sith Empire done. Having Fallen Bastila is really nice because she is a hard node and a pain in the ass. So all in on all the Old Republic characters. T3 as well, so you can get Jedi Revan. And you don't have to really gear him too much. You don't really have to gear too much of those characters period, because getting Jedi Revan's easy. So let's just go ahead and get the characters farmed. So you have to be 7-star with them. Gear's not that important. Darth Revan it is, and those characters like HK, Fallen Bastila are going to be the characters that, with Mission, Zalbar, Canderous, Karth, those 4, and Juhani. You'll need all those characters. The first 4 previously mentioned, Mission, Zalbar, Canderous, Karth, you probably want to take to 16,500 power, or is it 17,500 power? Sorry, to unlock Malak as well. So all your focus is going to be on these characters. So let's work on them, because if we can get you Jedi Revan and Darth Revan, then I think you'll be fine. So let's include T3, get Juhani in there from Canderous, go into a Mission, and then just start farming up, doing all those nodes best you can. So there you go. So let's see here. Let's kind of look at your other stuff real quick. We know what your farm is. Gear priority is going to be towards those characters. So see how you're doing on your other squads real quick. Bounty hunters are getting there. Keep farming Bosk as part of that as well. I'm fine with that. Or in Jenga if you're working on those hard nodes. You got 6 stars on Django. Bosk is 5. So go ahead, Grim.
Oh, I was wondering what his Houndstooth is at, because that would help choose a node for him. Because if his Houndstooth isn't very good, he will want to farm Django even more.
Yeah, he's got 6 stars. He's getting shards for Houndstooth because he's doing the Django farm.
Okay.
So I'm sure it's, if you want to go back and ships and look, you can. But yeah, Boss, Django, if you want to include those as well. So that gives you more than that's plenty right there. Don't worry about any other team at this point. If you want to fit around at Bounty Hunters to get Chewbacca, I'm totally cool with it because that's another pillar, and you'll need the Bounty Hunters, their ships and stuff to get eventually Falcon and things of that nature. So Bounty Hunters make sense. So let's see, Karth, Canderous, Mission. Those three are all Cantina Interfleet. So hard nose, we've got Juhani, T3, Zalbar. That's 3. And then Bosk and Django. That's 5 hard node farms, a Cantina, and a fleet. There you go. So that gives you enough to work on right there for your characters. I wouldn't focus on anything else. I don't want you to get sidetracked working on other stuff. We'll look at your other characters, but really, I think getting those 2 squads for Chewbacca, getting your Revens, I think that's really important. So, let's see here. No, Durgan, get out of here. So Stephen T. Johnson says, how do I get a roster for you? I'll cover that here in a few minutes, Stephen, but don't listen to Durgan. You have to give Affinity special favors. Get out of here, Durgan. Toolbait. Jackass. Don't listen to him, Steven. He's stupid. All right. Welcome to RSG. Durgan does that all the time. Okay. We saw his Empire. They looked pretty good. Getting a lot of stuff done. I like it. I like the direction. First Order. Getting there as well. I wouldn't worry about them right now. Get off First Order. Don't worry about Galactic Republic. Yeah, there's some pieces there for each of these, but we're not going to concern ourselves with it right now. Troopers. Yeah, they're coming along nicely. Yeah, I'm starting to see a trend. I see a lot of players. You got your hands in a lot of pies here, brother. Kind of going all over the place, but I want you hyper focused now. It's time to get hyper focused. Like you've got pieces, but I mean, we can't. Problem is when you're all over the place with your roster and you're trying to farm all this different stuff, it just doesn't work out. Your best bet is to be hyper focused. So any other team that it was not either Bounty Hunters or aforementioned Old Republic, forget about it. I don't want you working on it. Pretty simple. Sith, looking good. Yeah, don't worry about anything else until those are done. Because once you get your Old Republic scored away, once you get, all the Old Republic characters, so you can get Jedi Revan, Darth Revan, get Malik, you'll get the Old Republic team out of it and get your Bounty Hunter squared away to get Chewbacca. That's really where you need to focus. I'm seeing, going through your roster, Jobin, that you're kind of all over the place. You have certain characters here and there, a little bit done, this a little bit done, but we can't do that. You're not going to get anywhere. All you're doing is getting your GP higher, and you're not really getting any reward for it. So let's, again, stay hyper-focused. So that's your plan. Looking at it, you've done a great job up to this point. I like some of the things that you've done, but we're going to go into this new plan. So that's what you're going to do. Let's see. Oh, God, now Finn's talking in chat. Graham, would you kill him, please? Oh, God. All right, so that's that. Ship-wise, did you see for Houndstooth how he's looking?
He's still farming it. I think it was 6-star when I looked.
Okay, is he using that in his fleet?
6-star.
Look at his profile real quick. Let's see what his starting lineup is. Should be Houndstooth.
Not using it. He's using.
Oh no. Okay, yeah. We need to be going with a Houndstooth lineup here. I don't think he has Millennium Falcon yet, so you can run Chimera with Houndstooth. Let's see, what could he run for?
Yeah, his
ships?
Thrawn is gear 11 with
yeah.
So yeah, that would be even though his Chimera is 5-star, it's still better.
It's still way better. So let's do Chimera with Houndstooth, Imperial TIE Fighter with TIE Silencer. Those 3, and then your reinforcements is definitely TIE Advanced, Phantom 2, Boba Fett, and what would be a good Well, he's
I'd
not
say.
going to have any more reinforcements other than that. So that's 3 right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Those 3 are really good. You can
He
bring
does
in.
have a 3-star vulture droid that he can work on. That
Yeah,
ship
yeah,
been
that's
at
pretty good. Yeah, I'm getting ready to start working on that ship as well. So,
so good.
yeah, I'm basically just about done with my Cantina farm. So I'm gonna be farming Cantinas. I'm doing Kit Fisto first. Can you believe it? I'm farming Kit Fisto, Grim. Um,
Who would have ever
well, I was
thought?
looking like, who do I need for Cantina? Because I just finished Clone Wars Chewbacca to 7 stars because he was right there. Kid Fisto was almost at 6. I'm like, well, I might as well finish up Kid. And then I'm like, yeah, I'll go do, because I'm thinking light side over, for the light side GOTB. That might be happening. So I was like, well, let me
Might,
go get this one done just in case, right? I'm not going to gear him
uh,
anything, but
well, and
yeah.
he might get a rework along with the rest of the Galactic Republic
Oh yeah,
Jedi.
sure.
He might end up being badass one day.
Yeah,
I mean,
we don't know. So I'm ready. I'm farming him, just to get his stars done, but I'm not doing anything with them yet. It's a character. I mean, I'm not big into Jedi, but it's like it makes sense, right? You might as well have him in case he's like eating for platoons or something like stupid.
yes,
So
somewhere Adastra is laughing.
yeah, she can laugh all she wants. Just because I'm farming them doesn't mean I'm going to be using them predominantly. And if I don't need Kit for anything, he'll sit at 7 stars just to fill platoons, and I'll never do anything with him. Now they could rework it, and I don't care what they are. My philosophy is the character kicks ass. I don't care what faction it is. I'm going to use it. So I'm not hung up on I had to use dark side. Well, I mean you can do that. It's cool, but I mean I like winning. I like defeating stuff. I'm not the biggest Geonosians fan, but I will definitely use them. They're pretty badass team, man. Let me tell you something, man. Geos do nothing for me, but I damn well will use them in certain battles and stuff. All right, so back to you, Jobin. So think about that for your ship lineup. Go with that ship lineup. You should be good. All right, let's go look at his mods.
He's
His
actually got
mods.
some really nice mods.
Let's look. Let's see. Grim seems to be impressed. Let's see what's going on.
Wow.
Yes, indeed. Look at this. Very nice.
Look at all
For
those 20s.
Yeah, for 1.5, he's been farming hard, doing good work. I like it. A lot of good modding here. We do have some slicing
Well,
needs to be done.
they need to be on the correct characters because I'm seeing CLS, Han, Grandmaster
Well,
Yoda.
yeah, you got to think about the arena team first, right? If you're going to run the team that you're running in arena, you got to make sure your Thrawn is super fast. So you may want to think about remodding your characters. That could be what's really affecting you in PvP as well, is that having mods on a character doesn't really do anything unless you have the right kind of mods. Thrawn needs speed. He needs a speed set and he needs speed. Now you could have your mod set up for GAC, that's fine, but if we can get Thrawn a little bit faster, that's fine. There's some mods down here that are blue and purple that definitely need to be sliced. A lot of these blues that are 10 and 11, these purples that are 12 and 13 need to be sliced because they could probably get close to 20 for you. Yeah, a lot of blues. So your priority is right now not to farm mods. Let's get these mods sliced. If we can get these mods sliced, we can kind of get a general sense of where you're at with your mods. You've got potential here for some really nice slicing, man. It's a lot, and I see this a lot when I'm remodding. A lot of people are have a lot of stuff in their inventory where they haven't sliced it, and I'm like, okay, let's slice for a while. You've got all these mods that have the potential to really do something cool and badass. So let's see if we can get there. If you've got an inventory like this where you've got all these blues and purples that can do something, then you should be slicing for a while. You don't need to be farming. You don't need to be buying mods. You've got more than enough in your inventory. See what happens with those mods. So go through. The best way to do it, Jobin, is to go through like you hear on GG. I do this all the time just to check my mods once in a while. Find the ones. I wouldn't worry too much about the arrows right off the bat. I mean, they have the potential to do something really nice, but let's get some of these other ones done. If you want to do if you want to slice these 2 arrows, that's fine. But just go down your list like this with your speed and just start going down the list and say, okay, this mod here I got to do, this mod here I got to do. Let's also think about maybe doing a little bit of remodding for your arena team. I mean, that's where you get your most bang for your buck. We want to get that crystal income coming in so you can do more nodes and farm and things of that nature. So when you get your arena team squared away, like make your Thrawn super badass fast. You've got the mods to do it,
Yeah,
right?
with the mods he has right now, he can get his Thrawn up to what looks like at least 280,
Oh,
286,
probably, yeah, probably
because he can
at
put a bunch of
least.
20s on them.
Yeah, and if it's a speed set, could really pump Thrawn up to get him near 300, and that could help you out tremendously. Because if your Thrawn goes first, a lot of people are lacking mods in Arena. It'll help you climb up a lot easier, especially on defense. Your Thrawn goes first in fractures and ruins someone's day. It can really make a difference. You've got Palpatine, you've got your Bastila, you've got Vader. So you can run those four. Probably throw it a tank. I mean, I see what you did with Han. I mean, like for instance, if you're going to run Han Solo, you don't need speed on Han. Just make him fast, or not fast, but damage. He shoots first, stuns someone. Then Thrawn goes in and fractures another person. Then it's 3-on-5. Then, if they're slow, then your Palpatine's going to electrocute them. Bass corrupted battle meditation. Then you can take it from there. So kind of think about it in those sense.
He's got a 4-star Nihilus
So
there.
he could run Nihilus. I think it's lacking gear and stuff, but just some ideas for you. Jobin, if you're not sure, just message me and we'll get you squared away, man. All right. So that being said, I think that covers the things that I want to cover with you today, Jobin. We looked at your mods, some suggestions there. We looked at your ships, some suggestions there. We looked at your roster. You're going to get hyper focused. I don't want you getting to 2 million or even 1.8 million until everything's done for the Old Republic and Bounty Hunters. Well, once you get those two factions squared away with their stars and stuff, then we'll go start farming other characters. But that needs to be your priority to get you Baka and to get for the next pillar for having the rebels, and then also getting Jedi Knight Revan and Darth Revan. All those characters I mentioned for the Old Republic need to be done, including T3. You need him for Jedi Knight Revan, Juhani. So let's get those part of the mix to start farming, and then you'll be squared away. So we'll move from at that point. We'll move on from there, because I think if we can get you those teams, you're going to be a beast in GAC, and I think that's what it's all about. All right, so this has been Jobin's roster review, and he is in Dillajaff Rebels. I said Diljaff before, but it's Dillajaff. And shout out to your guild again. Now, if people ask all the time, how do I get, like our good friend Steven, who's in the chat, said, how do I get a roster review? It's real simple. So if you would like a roster review, all you need to do is send your GG page to Finity, Finity, in our Discord. When you send him a message, send him GG, a little bit what do you want us to look at. Finn will give him a day or two to respond. If he doesn't respond, or away, send him another message, but he will respond eventually, and he'll let you know that you're in the queue. When you're in the queue, it's because we've been doing so good, Grim, actually a couple weeks now, I think, to where we're almost caught up with our roster review. It's been pretty nice. Yeah, so it's going to be happening sooner rather than later. Now, if you don't want to wait a couple weeks for your roster review, all you need to do is, let me go back. If once you send it, then we'll let you know that you're in the queue. A couple weeks later, your roster review comes up. Finn will message you again. We'll set a date and time so you know when it is, in case you want to join us on Zoom or watch it live, or know when it's up. So if you can't watch it live, you can go back and watch it later. But we will get you a date and time, and then we'll do your roster review. Now, if you would like us sooner rather than later, all you need to do is become a Patreon. If you become a Patreon of any level, let Finn know that when you first send it over, and you can get yours done sooner rather than later. It's something we offer our Patrons. Among other things, we offer a lot of stuff for our Patrons. We do mini roster reviews to get first crack at it. We do workshops where we hang out with our VIPs and Patrons and do fun stuff like that. We do Tiz's roster review. There's all kinds of fun stuff we do with our Patrons and interact with them. So think about that. And then if you have a roster review in the queue, then your Patreon, let Finn know, yada, yada, yada. So that's how you get a roster review. Just send your stuff to Finn, and then, yeah. And make sure you do, if you are a Patreon, or if you just became a Patreon, let Finn know if you want a roster review to bump it up sooner rather than later. You have that option. Now, if you are really struggling with mods and you need help remodding your teams and things of that nature, I've been doing a lot over the last... and I'm starting to pick up the pace. So if you need help with your mods... for GAC, for raids, it doesn't matter for what. Ranger J 1999 modding services. I charge $15 for every 500k total GP. And if you'd like to hang out with me when you do, and people love this option, just $20 more. I work on the cheap guys. So if you would like me to work on your mods, all you need to do is just message me, Ranger J1999 in the Discord. We'll set up a date and time. It takes, depending on your GP level, 3 to 5 hours. And people love the option for the video call because they get to hang out with me on Zoom, preferably. If you can't get to Zoom, we'll do Skype. But we will do a live call, and people love it because they get to hang out. I get to hang out with them. We go through, I clean up all your mods in your inventory. I get your team scored away with the best mods you have available, come up with a game plan. People like because they get to ask me about their teams and just in general. So if you like the modding service, all you have to do is just message me, Ranger J1999. So there you go. And Jobin, thank you for letting us look at your roster view, or your roster today. And with that, let us get back into the game. Grim, we got questions, I'm sure. Go ahead and get your questions in, guys. We're going to start doing that. So let me update the night bot. The bot that is night. Okay. Okie dokie, it's updating. Okay, give that a second. Let me see what events. I know I think it's just Executrix. Yeah, I already did the off one. Let me put this on auto real quick, and then we'll get to a couple questions, and then we'll go from there. I'm sure that works. Wait, does it? Yeah, why not? I don't care. He's not going to win. All right. Jason Krulik question. After I get the negotiator unlocked, which ships do you anticipate to work the best with it? Two that I know will definitely kick ass with that is going to be Ahsoka and Anakin. Good Lord. I haven't really thought about it much, but I have thought about those two ships under Negotiator. I think just Galactic Republic in general, they just, good Lord, just nastiness, man.
Yeah.
I mean, Negotiator, man, if it's anything like it is in GOTB, God help us all. That's what I think people are working on. I'm working on it. It is what it is, right? So it's like working on Yoda and Wampa. You don't want to do it, you do it anyway. Farm the shards, so that's always fun. But yeah, I think Ahsoka and Anakin are really going to shine under Negotiator. I think Plo Koon. I mean, all the ships are going to be good. I mean, some are better than others, but yeah, the Ahsoka and Anakin definitely. I think the GR is going to really do well under that because, I mean, you could put Houndstooth in there as just a tank, and then you can put
Barin.
Yeah, you could. I mean, have Ahsoka in there, have Anakin come off the bench to do his AOE. I mean, it's just nastiness. Haven't really messed around with the total lineup, but yeah, I think Houndstooth and then a lot of GR squads is going to be pretty nasty. Darsign 1972 question: what's the Zeta order for the 501st? Happy to catch you live on Labor Day. It kind of goes back and forth. I mean, some saying doing fives is unique or Rex is unique. Those are the first two. Some say Rex, some say fives. I don't really care which one, but I know those two. Do one then the other. I think is the priority. Then after that,
like for me, the most important one for that one would be Rex's because that cooldown reduction. Cooldown reduction can mean, you kicking total ass. As compared to like, oh yay, fives died. I'm still losing.
Yeah, you're losing fives though to keep somebody up. Plus the buffs is what kicks in and stuff. That's really nice too. If you did one or the other, I mean, it's fine. But I kind of lean toward Rex. I'm kind of with Grim on that one. But I'm not going to get any argument from me if you do fives. Darsign 1972 question: do you think Shakti will be needed for a new event? If so, how long do you speculate we'll have to farm her? Also, does she still show up in shipments? I've seen her in weekly shipments only. Yeah, she has been showing up in shipments now.
But she's also farmable from fleet. So.
Well, I'm farming her fleet, but it's the drop rate sucks. So I'm starting to. I'm going to be getting her shards faster now. You can see I've been saving up my crystals, but I have a sneaky suspicion she's maybe needed, so I'm working on getting her up. So I think I may start using my crystals to get Shakti up. I've done that with other characters before. I've got gear pretty much solid, so might as well. I'm only using like 1 or 2 refreshes for energy a day, and I'm now starting to farm I'm mainly farming gear with energy. I'm going for a lot of the Cryotex and stuff because I just gear 13 Kenobi yesterday. I'm working on Jedi Revan next. So I'm going down the line for certain characters to get them to gear 13. So yeah. All right. Yeah, Shakti. Yeah, I don't know if she's going to need for the event. I don't know what she's going to be needed. I know she's going to be needed for Lifeside GOTB, so I'm going to start expediting that farm. What else? 73 question. What's the counter for CLS, Han, Chewie, R2, and C3PO on defense? My Darth Revan is on D, but I have the other teams up. I don't know. Just mirror match, man. That is like, I mean, Jedi Revan will kick the crap out of it. GR can kick the crap out of it. But the simplest way, if you have CLS, do CLS. The AI plays CLS stupidly. Even if they shoot first, if they shoot your Chewie, great. It doesn't matter. They're going to go back to the leader, which is going to be CLS eventually. I just don't know why the AI does that. It tries to kill. It just does stupid things. Now, RNG can always get you, but every time I've mirrored match and showed it on GAC and stuff, I'm like, look at this. Especially if they like shoot like one of the other characters, like, thank you. Then I burn Chewbacca down. Then his thing goes away, and then they're toast because they don't have Chewie's protection. So just mirror match the snot out of him. I mean, you could go like, it's too easy, man. It really is. The AI just plays it so stupid. You don't even have to go mirror. You can do CLS Han Chewie. You can go churn and baze and beat the crap out of that team because the AI is going to be stupid. School
Titans.
Man, there's lots of ways, but yeah, mirror match, man. I always tell people, man, CLS mirror match is the easiest mirror match to do because the AI is stupid. What else? 3 question. Now that your GG is Gear 13, Grim, how's your Thrawn coming along?
I just
no update on that. Yeah.
Hera. No, that's the update. I just bought 5 shards of Hera from the Guild event store.
Okay. Where's she at?
She's at 89 of 100.
Okay, so you might as well just do a cantina or two and just get her to 100, man.
Well, I
do that,
but like the Guild wants us to farm Brood Alpha.
But listen, Grim, it'll take you a day, maybe 2, to get her to 7 stars. You're not going to be really hurting your Geo Brood farm by doing that, man. Seriously. If you're that close, I mean, that's just silly, man. You should just do, get your energy to 189, refresh. You may get enough shards just from that. And one day you may get it. So just do it, man. Just get her to 7 stars. Then you can get Thrawn, and then people will leave you alone. But yeah, a day or 2 off your Geo Brood farm is not going to hurt you, man. It really isn't. So I would do that. I mean, it's silly to have her at 89 of 100 when you can finish her up. Come on, man. Come on, Grim. You know I'm right.
I know.
So today...
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, do that and get her done. All right. Nathaniel Morgan, question is Grim trying to be the only 4 million GP in the entire universe without a 7-star Thrawn? Not for much longer if he follows my plan.
Well, we have seen higher GP rosters than mine that don't even have Thrawn. So.
Nathaniel Morgan question. Now that I'm about to 7-star Rose Taco, where do I use this gem? Should I pop the Zit on for Rose Tico? No. Just leave her there. She was okay under the Finn previous iteration of Finn. Yeah, don't do anything with her. Don't. That's a waste of a Zeta. Ask Finn. Finn hates that Zeta now because before when he had done her, at least under Finn, you could do some stuff with her. She was pretty solid. Now, since the rework, she's just poop. Finn hates that Zeta, man. God.
I mean, it's sad. They were like, "Oh, this change is gonna make the team better." No, it's not CG. It made it worse. It completely destroyed that team.
Yeah, it did. I mean, it made Finn pretty awesome under JTR, but I mean, it's like,
yeah, where you gotta use them? Yeah. Oh, yay, in raid, wonderful. That's one of the ones where you just hit auto and go make some lunch.
All right. Danilo Papayas question. After yesterday beating Gear 12 Bounty Squad with my not fully Gear 12 Ewok, should I consider trying them against more teams? And if I'm considering Gear 1 or more, what should I gear up? Wicked definitely for the damage. Elder for his survivability. Those two pop into mind. I mean, you can always go Paplu. Or you could, Paplu, you can get some more speed, make him beefier. But Wicked's damage can really be ramped up. And the other teams you can use him against is like First Order or some other teams like that. I mean, high-level Ewoks on offense can take out a lot of teams. I mean, I've seen Ewoks kill CLS. It's pretty crazy how like just good those guys are. The problem is on defense. The AI is stupid, man. They can just be crushed by Nest, and it's So, did you hear something, Grim? I didn't. I thought I heard something.
Yep, no.
No, Finn, you're not
Yub
going to
nub.
bring your stupid ass in here and being yub nub my ass.
Hi.
Oh, now you decide to show up. You've been hanging out on Discord this entire time doing nothing.
No, I was. I was doing stuff with the family to get ready for the hurricane and stuff. So I was really on and off quite a bit.
Is it just going to nip you guys in the butt? I mean, I haven't looked.
It is unclear. So right now, the path has it not really hitting us, and we were going to get like maybe Category 1 type winds and stuff from the bands. But that is if it starts turning north. Right now, it's heading straight west, very slow. It's kind of awful what's happening in the Grand Bahamas. But yeah, right now it's traveling west. And if it continues west, it's ramming right into us. It's expected to start curving north here soon.
Mm-hmm, yeah. When the high pressure system moves out. Yeah.
Yep. So I'm hoping that it turns. If it doesn't turn, then things change.
Yes. Well, hopefully it misses. I hope it misses the entire U.S., man. Hurricanes are just stupid, man.
Well, the problem is the eye may miss it, but everyone along the coast up through the Carolinas is probably going to get the
well, you get the wave action. Yeah, you'll get the wave action and stuff like that.
The problem is the Carolinas are going to end up on the back end of it as it goes up, so there's just going to be massive flooding.
Yeah, on the coast.
North Carolina, and then
all the coast. Yeah, all of Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm hoping that's just the gist of it.
But the flooding is what wrecked North Carolina the last time.
Yeah, and like Texas, because it depends on what the hurricane does. But once it gets over land and it just dumps all that water, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it gets stalled out like the other two hurricanes that had happened with. That's the danger. I mean, that's what kills people more than anything. It's not the initial hurricane; it's all the damn flooding afterwards that comes in. So, and then not having power for days on end. So yeah, so hopefully it misses you there, Finn.
I hope so too.
So Finn's in the bunker with the porg right now, crying like a little girl.
Not me. Porg McFadden is very scared of the dark, though. He's like hugging on to two
get
flashlights.
out of here.
He's hugging two flashlights.
Oh, God.
He's overly worried.
All right. We'll keep your mind busy, Finn, because I'm due GAC. Can we create an event for 1:30, Finn?
Yeah, I can do that. We'll also have by the way, we're going to have a premiere video later today.
We are? About what?
It'll be about relics.
Ooh.
We'll have a relic premiere video later today since Labor Day and stuff, so I'll set up the event for that too.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, doing the premiere was fun. So we'll chat we'll chat there for a little while, and then the thing will premiere, and we can have all kinds of fun.
All right. Well, we got GSC coming up for you guys in a new video. I wasn't aware of that. And then I'm going to chill out because it's baseball day. Yesterday, my man Justin Verlander pitched a no-hitter. I watched it live. I was screaming like a little girl. No-hitters are magical, man. And he was filthy, dude. He struck out like 14 or 15 yesterday. He was just nasty, dude. Some of the pitches he threw, I was just like, that's not human. He was on top of it. Okay. More questions. I got a few more here. Let me get this battle going. I'm doing GW and questions and everything like that. Nathaniel Morgan question. How many porgs do I need to sacrifice to RNGesus to make Echo show up in Guild and Fleet Store?
All of them.
Yes. The more the merrier. You don't take any chances. Do what must be
I mean,
done.
he doesn't want them either. That's the thing, though. So.
Oh yeah, he's kind of like porgs. I don't want
That
porgs.
actually might make your RNG worse.
Like, I didn't order porgs. All right, let's see if there's any more questions. I'm looking, see if there's any more questions. There are not any more questions. Not popping in yet. All right, Gappy just popped in a question. He said, question, what is the best counter for Night Sisters apart from Treya? I'm looking to save Treya for bugs. GR knocks the crap out of him. What's some other teams, Finn? JCD Dave 2 just subscribed. I think that's for either us. It doesn't say where, but either on Twitch or YouTube. But thank you for the subscription.
So there are 2 teams that I tend to use against Night Sisters. Treya is one.
Right.
The other one is actually Bastila Elite Jedi.
That can work.
So, but in order to do that, it depends on what you're setting up with your Jedi Knight Revan team, because you have to break Bastila away from that. If you're using Jedi Knight Revan as your counter for a Darth Revan, then it might not be quite as easy. But, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some people use Palpatine on it. Troopers were a counter back in the day, but higher level Night Sisters just wreck troopers now. There's just no other way of putting it, right? So, yeah. We'll talk about it because I'm going to do my GAC here. We got some decisions to make. So, Nathaniel Morgan question. Mandalore says he thinks relics make him feel bad about spending, even though he has 50 Gear 13. It's not enough for CG. What say you? I don't know how you feel if you're well. Like someone like say Mandalore, who's a goddamn beast, man. The dude is a top of the line Kraken, dude. They don't get much more Kraken-y than Mandalore. And if he's like, god damn, then that makes me go, yeah, it's not a good sign, CG.
I mean, so the problem really is, right? It's they introduced Gear 13, and whales are like, okay, we haven't had a gear increase in a while. Let's start spending. Let's see how many characters I can get to Gear 13. And then it's almost as if CG is looking back, and I know they planned this well in advance, right? But to plan it in this way was stupid. Because you know exactly if you're setting up this timeline when you're doing Gear 13 and when you're doing relics, and
sure.
You know both of them are gear-based. And so if their thought process was all of a sudden, oh, well, it looks like the whales are spending a lot on Gear 13. Let's see if they'll spend some more on a different piece of gear. And they introduce relics as effectively Gear 14, then yeah, that's just stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with the relic concept itself to some extent. I think it's still kind of stupid, as we pointed out on Wednesday, that the game is becoming becoming less and less about the Star Wars characters and more about this random crap like relics and mods now. That's effectively what it's coming down to. It's moving away from what people want to see in this game, which is more use of their Star Wars characters, more characters, more abilities, more ways to actually play with them. Like that's what people want, but it's shifting towards mods and relics in a very awful manner with changes very quickly. And that's the biggest problem. It's the timeline more so than the concept of relics itself, although the concept of relics is also kind of...
Well, but here's the thing, though. You know, a lot of the whales said the exact same thing when Gear 13 came out. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to spend. And then it comes out and they have 50 Gear 13s.
Well, because they're still competitive, right? They pay to have the competitive advantage. And let's not kid ourselves. Gear 12 finishers was a huge impact to a character.
Yes.
Right? The 8 speed alone basically changes everything in Arena. And then when you hit Gear 13, all the protection increase and everything is a huge change. So while they said they made, and not a lot of, I mean, there are some that said that they wouldn't spend and whatnot, but they knew the impact of it. And looking at the stats on relics are going to be just as important. Like the amount of increase you get in the health and the defense and the offense. There's no speed, but there's all the other stats that you get increased with relics. Relics is going to have nearly the same impact as Gear 12 finishers. And so I'm suspecting, basically to your point, Grim, that people are just going to keep on spending because their competitive nature is not going to be enough to listen to their more common sense, basically saying, yeah, CG is milking us, but I want to stay on top, and that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, the guys that they have that are doing all this stuff for figuring out how can we make money in this game, you know, they're smart people. They know how to play people, the people that are playing this game and giving them shitloads and shitloads of money. They know how to play them. Mm-hmm. So, you know, if you really want to affect the stuff, don't spend the money. resist the whole, oh, but I gotta stay competitive.
Yeah.
All right. Next question from Rooster. Can we get a Ranger Relic rant in the stream later? Nah, I don't have enough information all the way to get a rant going, but maybe eventually. Question from Nev. Can Finn send me a small pixel image of a pork so I can make a pompastic figure for him?
Yeah, I can find one.
Yeah.
I love it. His palms are fun. He made one for Carrie and stuff too.
Oh, very nice. Don P. question. How would you mod 5s to work under Padme and GR? I only have GK, Ahsoka, and Anakin ready at gear 12.3.
Max hit points.
Yeah.
Lots of max.
Lots of defenses. He's a tank, man. So go tanky with him. Yeah, lots of protection, lots of health. Yeah. Do it, say. Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily go defense though. Because if you're putting him on a Padme team, you might be using him under Darth Revan, and then it's really not worth it for defense.
No, but I mean, when I say defensive minded, like lots of health and
I would probably go health and maybe some protection, but yeah, primarily.
You could do tenacity on him as well. I don't have a problem with that. If you had a tenacity set with like 4 health, 4 health mods with lots of health and protection, stuff like that. He doesn't.
The thing is, though, under a Padme, that protection buff that they get is based off the character's max health, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you still want him to be beefy in both areas, right? So I would say definitely, you definitely want to. Sorry, I can't.
I mean, he already gets a plus 100% defense when he's.
Yeah, I'm not worried, but I mean,
what was it? Plus 100% offense when he's attacking.
Yeah.
So.
But that's just my idea. Let's see here. From Wolfell, question for OR team: who's Zeta's first mission or Zalbar? Have Karth already? What do you think, Finn?
Zalbar.
Yeah.
Zalbar's the heal, though. Don't you want the mission assists every time Zalbar attacks?
But
so you're right. Because you do get the heal. The question, so I guess I need to. Did he say who the lead was? Was it Akira or a Karth?
No, Karth.
It was Karth. So then
they're both.
It's a hard one. You want both. I'll put that way. You want both.
Again, it's like Rex or Fives. They're both really good. It just depends.
The reason I'm shifting over to Zalbar, and you make a good point, Grim, that it is just the healing one, right? I like the extra
situational healing.
It is. That's the problem. And I like the healing that Zalbar gets under what he gets only so much under Karth. When you add the Zeta on Zalbar and they start dotting everything up, his healing goes a lot higher.
Yeah, that's what makes him so.
If he was under Kira, then I probably would have said mission. If you put him under Karth, I tend to like Zalbar, but both of them are good. So it's really up to you whether or not you want more offense and whatnot.
Well, actually, I'd say if you're putting them under a Karth, Zeta Karth, because then all.
Well, yeah, he already has Zeta Karth. Yeah, Zeta Karth is always the first one, and he has that already. So.
And last night we watched Urza get completely owned by Mission attacking like 4 and 5 times in a row.
Mm-hmm. That's why you want both of them, but if again, it depends on where your entire team is and stuff, because you need Zalbar to survive.
Yeah,
if your Zalbar doesn't survive, then the whole team starts to fall apart.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
So it's hard for me to say for sure without looking at your characters and what to mod it. My initial instinct is to say Zalbar because it increases the survivability.
And the survivability of the team. Yeah, that's why I kind of lean towards Zalbar too.
Mm-hmm. But it's close. You want both of them.
Yeah. Matthew 1908 question: is it only me not slicing any protection primary to 6E?
No. It only gets what, like a 0.5 upgrade. Yeah. It's useful only if it has a good secondary stat or if it's a very protection oriented character, like a Malik or something. I'm doing it, but yeah, it's
like if it's protection primary with a protection secondary, you're not so worried about the primary. You just want that secondary to pop, especially if it's like a percentage. Because then you could get almost like 6% protect. I've seen it. It's like, God dang, man.
Protection primary, and it's got like a 19 speed secondary.
Yeah, those are the kind of mods you go with that. Danilo Papaya's question: do we have a grasp of how many percent in the game are whales and krakens? No, we don't have that information. Nobody knows that. CG does.
The only people that
they're
know
not putting that out. Are you kidding me?
And the problem is also the numbers.
Yeah.
When he becomes one of CG's accountants.
Well, the other thing too, right? The numbers is very difficult to assess. Ooh, it's starting to rain outside.
Here comes the rain again.
The reason I'm saying it's difficult is because are you considering these only active players, or are you considering all players, right? Because there's millions of people that downloaded the app. Not everyone is going to be playing. So what are you considering when you're looking at the percentage? Is it percentage of active? Are they active within the last 30 days? Are they active within the last week?
Right.
And there's going to be a lot of variation on how you define these stats. So I don't think we will ever get that kind of information because there's way too many variables. And when we see it, we'll be like, oh, CG is not assessing it correctly. Because they could easily look at it and be like, okay, of the people above 5 million, 52% are Krakens. And it's like, well, you're looking at only the people above 5 million GP. What about the ones below? Well, they can't be, they just aren't able to be Krakens and stuff at that level. So there's no point in comparing it. Well, they're not wrong, but it's not really assessing the situation. So
Kraken is just, I look at dollar amounts, not like where their roster is, right? Because we've seen some accounts and reviews and things of that nature. You're like, Jesus, someone spent some money.
Yep.
You could just tell right off. There's nothing wrong with that, but you can just tell.
Yeah.
You know, just by certain things.
Yeah, we will never get the numbers we need in order to make that.
Yeah, we will never know. I like what else 73 says. A lot. Good answer. Good answer.
Percentage-wise, it's not a lot.
Good answer. Yeah.
Percentage-wise, it won't be a lot, but
yeah.
But absolute-wise, it'll be a lot for what we would want, and yeah, nothing wrong with it. They're the ones that pay for free-to-play to remain in the game.
Pretty much, you know. So, and there's nothing wrong with spending money in the game. Just we always say if you're going to spend money in the game, do your homework. Make sure you know what you need to buy and what you don't need to buy, right? Mm-hmm. So, and then some people don't care. They just have discretionary income where you're like, right. Can I have some? It's like, you spent how much money?
Disposable income.
You spent how much money in the game? Okay. Can I have some? Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Ray Rock. You can have GP around 1 million and still be a Kraken. Absolutely, you can.
Yeah.
You know, it's how much you spend, right? What's the dollar amount you put? So, all right. I think that covers all the questions today. If you guys can give us a thumbs up and subscribe and all that other good stuff, that would be very much appreciated. What we are going to do now is we're going to flip over and get ready for GAC. So stay on this channel. It'll be on this channel. The event should be up. Finn, did you post it already?
No, I'm working on it right now. Okay. What time do you want it? 1:15?
Let's do 1:30. Give everybody here a break real quick. You can go get some water and we can all pee and stuff. Things. Right. So yeah, it gives us a few minutes to do stuff. So we'll do that. We'll do the GAC. I will get your hopes up, folks. This guy's. Yeah, I might be able to win. We'll have to see. It's going to come down to the Darth Revan match. The guy I'm facing is really, really, really good. I loved his roster when I looked at it. I was like, this guy knows what he's doing. I was very impressed. So,
mine was the same. My guy got stuck on my Darth Revan. He has 9 attempts on it right now.
No, I didn't put my Darth Revan down. He did have some tough...
10 attempts now.
He did not full clear me, and he has some tough battles against some of my teams that he beat, but had to use more than one character. So we're gonna talk about it. Me, Finn, Grim, if he's gonna be able to hang out.
I'll be on and off, but I'll be on.
No, Finn, I need you on.
Damn it, Finn! Your house is getting ready to blow away. You should be on.
Get your ass and help me.
I need to nap while I have AC.
Shut up, Finn.
Finn.
Yeah, see, Ouchie. Yeah, Ouchie. Because Ouchie,
okay,
remember that week that
Ouchie. That's like a much better.
Ouchie, remember when I didn't have AC for that week in the middle of the summer? Did I take naps or anything like that?
Uh-oh.
I sucked it up, Finn. I was sitting here just drenched.
Yeah, but I never went into any kind of ranger school. I've been
that's not an excuse.
Life of cuddling porgs, so I don't.
Ouchie, I've never been to ranger school.
Yeah, what are you saying, Finn?
I cuddle with porgs.
Ouchie, please handle him.
That's my Mexican Egyptian name.
No, please, ouchie. Someone's gonna...
My Mexican Egyptian name is I Cuddle with Porks.
No, it's not. It's
Chief cuddles with porks.
No, it's he who must not be named. All right. All right. So we'll have the lovely Algie with us if she wants.
Well, you have to stay, Finn, because I'm only here until about 2.
Yeah. So you got to hang out then.
I'm only here until about 1:30.
No, Finn, you're gonna hang out for the GAC. Damn it, Finn. God damn it. All right, so we're going to get ready to flip over, guys. So appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We'll go to do another GAC stream, and then we'll leave you to your devices. I was going to do a mini roster for you today, but I'm like, it's Labor Day. You know, everyone's out having fun and stuff, and so we'll schedule for another day. We'll get those mini roster reviews for you guys in. So with that, we're going to sign off. So have a great rest of your day. Check out all our stuff that previously mentioned, and with that, have a great one. We'll see you soon.